Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of On That Topic. This is a podcast where we yap, but we'll have guests soon. Today's just going to be us three starting off. And as you can see, we are still kind of in the set of our other podcast, 2.5 Brain Cells. If you haven't seen our newest episode 2, should be out now as well. Go ahead and give that a watch after you watch this one, of course.
He'll be right here.
Yeah. Today, on that topic, we are going to start off with a video game that I just recently found out about. Apparently, it was announced at the last Video Game Awards last year. I did not know that.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
I think wasn't there like a demo or something?
Yeah,
there was.
So the game we are talking about is going to be I think it's releasing next year. The 2026 game. Currently developed by Ad Hoc Studio, Dispatch. It's honestly, I only saw one trailer for like 10 seconds, and I was like, you know what? I'm hooked. I want to know more. And, you know, it's got a star-studded cast.
Yeah.
It's got Aaron Paul. It's got Charlie White, or as he's, colloquially known as Moist Critical.
Yep.
And then it's also got Sean McLaughlin, or as he is also colloquially known, Jacksepticeye. He plays a superhero in the game. Yeah. And then Thought Squad is supposed to be in it.
What was also funny is you thought it was a movie in the
Yeah,
first place.
for a second I thought it was a movie, and I was like, you know what? Heck yeah, I would watch this movie. We need more, like as much as I like Marvel and DC, we need more like out of those realm superheroes. And people can say watch Invincible, watch The Boys. I'm like, Invincible has its good moments. So it's a beautiful animated TV show sometimes.
Peak fiction.
However, just like I want to watch something that makes me like, if I'm watching a superhero, I want to have the same feeling of when I'm watching the new Superman. I want to feel good. Whereas like yes, you can feel good watching Invincible, but a lot of the times you just feel bad.
Yeah.
Bad for the people, like
It's
not
also-
even the main characters, just anybody that has to live in that world, which is honestly probably what life would be like if superheroes were real. It would be that violent and disgusting.
Yep.
Unfortunately. And that's where like I love the little off topic because we're supposed to be talking about Dispatch, but I love the people in
But
like
back on the topic.
Seattle that like
I get it.
but I love the people in Seattle that are like, oh, I'm a superhero. My name's Captain Awesome, something like that. And he's like, I gave out food and water to the homeless. I'm like, awesome, man. Like, good for you. You don't have to cosplay as your OC for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. It and making content about it, just help the people. Help the people without, unless like you're gonna, whatever money you make off that content, you're gonna use to help the people some more. Just help people. Don't help people for your own gain. But you know what? I guess if you are helping people, never look a gift horse in the mouth, as they say. So it apparently you play Robert Robertson. So going with
What a name.
superhero trope of, Peter Parker, Reed Richards.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
never
Wally
mind.
West, just a little bit lazier. But he is formerly known as the superhero Mecha Man. And I assume by the way they described that he has a mecha suit. I'm assuming he's like Iron Man, maybe?
Maybe.
Because they didn't really show kaijus. So I'm not expecting him to be like in a...
Not yet.
Well, that's true. And
Because with that kind of game, there could be so many different kinds of stories that it leads into.
yeah, well, so they say that unfortunately Robert, his suit gets destroyed. So he has to help in another way, and that's by becoming a dispatcher for superheroes. All right.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why it's called Dispatch, is because the game is like the way it's described so you have dialogue trees because this is made by salvage team that did Telltale's The Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us, and what was that? They did another one. Oh, Tales from the Borderlands.
One of
that's
those someone will remember,
it.
or
Yeah.
choices in between that will literally change
Mhm.
your future.
So
in the game.
I'm expecting multiple endings, you know.
Oh yeah.
But well,
See how it would all come back together after everything kind of branches out and it still comes back as one thing.
well, I'm more saying like, you know, on that topic of gaming, like I get why games will do the multiple endings, but like also sometimes if you for the replayability, but if your game isn't really replayable, but there is multiple endings, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that because I don't want to be playing the same exact game till like the third or fourth act, and then that one decision, then that gives me an alternate. But that's just that.
Mhm.
I'm just like, I get why people want to, because they want to explore different avenues. You know, maybe not want to stunt the writers, cut them off at the knee. Because I will say, as someone who ran our D&D game, the first campaign, I had two endings. I was like, one that y'all are gonna enjoy, and then one that y'all are really gonna hate.
Yeah.
It could go either or, depends on what y'all want to do.
Mhm.
And they chose to go with the ending that they would hate, which they really didn't, because it then opened us up for our next campaign.
Yep.
So that's a lot of fun. But so yeah, it says you have dialogue trees, but it says a large number or a large form of the gameplay consists of navigating a superhero team across the Superhero Dispatch Network, also known as the SDN, map to crimes and events where the player must strategically decide which hero or heroes best fit
Oh.
the situation or the activity.
Oh, that
based
could
on
change
their-
a lot
so
in
it's
that
based
instance
off-
then.
But it's also based on their stats, character traits, and then you also have to manage their cooldown. It also has a mini game where you hack and you must quickly navigate pathways and complete QTEs. So it doesn't sound like where. Huh?
Quick time events.
It doesn't sound like where when you like play The Wolf Among Us, how, because I remember playing it, like you could actually walk around and be like, oh, let me investigate this, let me investigate that. Okay, now let me talk to this person. Dialogue. And then they had like, you know, the mini games like in The Walking Dead, where it's like you gotta to shoot to unlock. and
Yeah.
shit. This just sounds like you're just clicking and so it doesn't.
Yeah, it does kind of seem like.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like there's.
Oh,
gonna-
one of them died.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like there's gonna be much to, or maybe there is, and they're just letting us know this part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Which I
Yeah.
would be fine with. I'm starting to hate when video games and movies just show us all the meat in the trailer,
yeah.
and it's like I get that you're supposed to get us
You're
excited,
supposed to sell us.
but I would like Civil War, Captain America Civil War, not the actual Civil War.
Spider-Man.
Yes, I remember losing my absolute shit seeing Spider-Man appear in the trailer on screen. However, I would have doubly lost my mind if I had never known. However, that wasn't like the first time Spider-Man shows up on screen, because you get the whole recruitment. So I understand why they did that, but I would
I
have.
think the effect still would have been there, because like that would be the first time you see him like in the suit, because like when you
Yeah.
first see
Okay.
him,
Yeah.
he's in his homemade suit.
Yeah.
So you're like, you know, you're probably left like
But
wondering,
that
is it gonna
and-
be the normal one?
That and also the scene where you're, Tony Stark's like, I'm gonna go pick up my ringer, and then it boom, Queens. Isn't that
Yeah.
where? No, he's from Brooklyn. No, Rogers is from Brooklyn.
Because he's like Brooklyn.
Yeah.
It's like, Queens.
Have you seen Captain America Civil War? Do you, besides Seth, really likes Doctor Strange?
Dude, how could you not?
Dude, I mean,
it's so good.
the
He's so
second
cool.
movie sucked, but
Yeah.
and not
It is,
not
it is.
sucked. It could have been better.
I think it didn't follow up the setup.
Yeah,
that,
the
like,
first
was literally
movie.
set up from the first movie.
Yeah.
So, well, to go off what you were saying with like the game where you feel like
Yeah.
it's like a click and drag, I feel like because it's a Telltale game, because there's like you were saying those aspects where you sort of can move around a bit.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like, you know, when you select heroes, like let's say there's like a fire dude, you like sort of control like their choices and stuff, like.
You
Because you did say like quick time events, so like maybe it's like, you know.
well, they
if
said the
there's, like, a
QTEs were
bonus-
for the hacking minigame.
Oh, okay. well,
Yeah.
but like I feel like you probably take some aspect control
Yeah,
and
of
just
the
watch it.
okay.
And then maybe because you're also playing as, you know,
Yeah.
the main guy, you might have like moments where like, this is what the situation's happening, you know, what should we do? And like that's when you sort of maybe swap back to him and you're like, oh, we'll send this guy, and they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it would be interesting if you could like select what people go, and then you can
Yeah.
like control those characters.
Yeah, because I feel like
Like if you send
I
a
feel like-
team of
yeah.
3, you can control one guy, but you have like a duration in between selecting a different character to start playing as.
it might be like kind of. I know the QuickTime events were more for hacking, but it might even
Sounds
do
like
like
good
QuickTime
shit.
events like the Telltale games.
Yeah, yeah,
like
like
the Batman ones, you know.
Oh,
Those ones where you do like you have to like
mhm.
swipe like
Mhm.
I think in The Walking Dead too they do where it's like you swipe, you have to press the button at the right time.
I'm trying to think of one of those like the funny QTEs where like I'm thinking of the Spider-Man, the
I had a
original
feeling you were thinking
Spider-Man
about that.
video game
Yeah, where he
QTE.
flops and she's like,
Oh,
I'm gonna die,
and
and
then
then the bomb.
I'm gonna die.
my first Spider-Man game was Spider-Man 3 on the Xbox 360.
You know what mine was? On my Leapfrog.
Oh, well, okay, fine. First 3D. Okay, first 3D semi-open world Spider-Man game was because I had a Spider-Man game on my DS, but that was a side-scroller
Mhm.
type. This was the first like, jumping,
Yeah, I
swinging.
remember the Spider-Man game I had. It was literally just like a bunch of windows, and
I
then
think
they
I know
pop
exactly.
out,
Yep,
and then you
I
just tap
played
on
that
'em.
exact same one as a kid. Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah. So apparently, this had been in development for quite some time. Unfortunately, COVID shut it down for a bit.
Oh really?
Yeah. In the beginning idea of this project, they wanted to actually do live action.
Mm.
They were inspired by an ESPN.
Oh my gosh, that would have taken
Yeah.
so much time.
my
but
God.
still doing the whole animation for everything.
Yeah.
I don't know what would take longer.
Animation or the CGI? You got to think like they'd
Well, it
only have to
depends
do
on,
like the
what's happening,
cutscenes.
because like
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
like if some dude's like just go like pew like a thing, yeah, but then like if a guy's summoning like a giant tornado,
Yeah.
and he's like, then like they'd be like, all right, everyone, just say hi to your family and realize you're not gonna see them for a few months, so we gotta make this one tornado.
Yeah. Well, so and they were inspired by This Is Sports Center commercials for ESPN. Yeah. So but then COVID happened and the project was shut down as the studio turned their attention towards The Wolf Among Us 2. Yeah. So when is that coming out? Do you know?
I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
Still not out?
The Wolf Among Us 2?
Oh, 2.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Wolf Among Us
Yeah,
has been
they've
out.
never released the first game. It's really weird. I thought I played it, but I guess I didn't play it.
The project was eventually repurposed into what is now Dispatch. So they initially probably had this idea about superhero loses his suit, and then they turned.
He's
it
still
into
in it in a
Dispatch.
way.
Yeah. So I like how I mentioned, Moist Critical, Jacksepticeye, Aaron
Thought
Paul,
Squad.
Thought Squad, but also.
Wow, they really went to
OBC
like anyone and see what shit hit the fan
Well,
and
because
stuck.
Critical Role joined, probably to help develop the storytelling or the story of it.
Oh no, that is
Yeah, Critical Role. So
Yeah, they
Matthew Mercer's
probably-
in it. And the one, the only MILF Hunter himself, Young Gravy, is going to play like a knockoff Clayface. Yeah. Yeah. Young Gravy's in this game, and he voices I think it's a villain. Yeah, so I'm kind of excited for it. I don't think I'm going to spend all the money to buy it when it first drops, because that's like, how much does a Telltale game go for? Do you know? Like starting off?
Probably like $30, 40
30.
now maybe.
I don't even know now, because like I feel like price of like games has changed. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like, the
yeah.
same
Well,
'cause
used to
then
be like $60.
Yeah, well,
but
and
now
then
it's,
we also
like,
have to
kinda
think,
70.
is it like, are we buying the game and then we have to buy the chapters, like their other, because
Oh yeah,
because
like some games they've done like where it's the chapters.
Ew.
and you have
Like
to-
like Minecraft story mode.
Yeah,
Ew.
like how I said in the other podcast, playing the Telltale The Walking Dead game, I only played the first chapter because it was free. I was 12 at the time. I didn't have a job. I couldn't buy it.
Sorry if that was trigger warning for anybody. The JLB word.
They're gonna release Dispatch merchandise, obviously. A Dispatch tabletop game.
I feel like you kind of have to. with,
And
like, the
an
whole games
Yeah, with
animated
something like
series.
that.
And an animated series. So they are turning it into a
Oh,
show.
they are doing a show.
And the partnership between adult, because this is all with Critical Role joining
Mhm.
the project. We will now get a new game set in the Critical Role universe.
Oh wow.
A Telltale game.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that would
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
Yeah.
that'd be so sick.
So I think a lot of stuff. I think this might be.
It's coming up for a lot of big things that's also gonna happen too.
Yeah, I mean, and they're not just like they're coming out with a video game, yes, but they're also doing like a
More
tabletop
game,
game,
merch.
merchandise, a TV show,
New show.
which that TV show will probably
Which
if
is
it's got the cast.
Here's the thing: is that TV show gonna be like one branch of like what you could have done in the story in like a different kind of way, or is it gonna be a whole different kind of story?
Or a prequel.
Or even
Yeah.
after the point, maybe.
That
Honestly,
too.
Yeah.
the TV show is probably gonna be like, cause, I mean, with the game, it's probably gonna like, cause you're
Oh,
the main dispatch person, but
Yeah.
you're dealing with
Yeah,
the heroes.
prequel
so the
could be
show's probably
good
gonna be
for him to
more-
like see the dude in action
Yeah.
before he didn't have his suit.
Honestly, the show might even just be like more of the heroes, cause you're probably just gonna be like getting. Like,
Yeah, that
a
Yeah.
too.
tiny amount
Because
of
he's
them.
not like because it's important for this game that he's dispatched because he'll
Yeah.
be the person
Yeah.
to send everyone out. But now that he's just one of all the other superheroes that are there, we might see a low mords of others that will be in that same verse.
And so, like I said, this is published and developed by Ad Hoc Studio with directors Nick Herman, Dennis Lenart, and Chris Rebert. Any of those names ringing a bell for y'all? Artists Derek Stratton.
I feel like I've heard.
Derek Stratton, maybe? No. Writers Pierre Choret, Mayana Berden. Mayana Berden. There's two R's next together. Composed by Andrew Arcady. Now, this is some like not to say they're no names, but like none of these people.
I mean,
are
I
ringing
don't
a bell.
think most people, unless like, you know, that specific stuff you want to do, would like been like, oh, I know this composer. I know a lot of composers. So I mean, like, obviously people like the music, but you know, they're just like, I'm here to play the game. So
Because technically,
Play the
what's his
game.
oh God.
time to
Play the game.
People are gonna crucify me in the comments. But what's the dude that did Tarzan?
I was thinking of Phil Collins, but he
Yeah.
wasn't a composer.
He
did,
wasn't
like,
the composer.
I think he just did the songs.
Oh, but Phil Collins is a composer though, is he not? Oh no, he just says singer, musician,
Yeah.
songwriter, record producer, and actor.
Yeah, I think he's been in a few things.
But it's gonna be it's used in the Unreal Engine 4, and so it's gonna only be PlayStation 5 and Windows, so it's not coming to Microsoft.
I like how you didn't say Xbox.
Microsoft
Oh,
owns
man.
Xbox.
That's because PlayStation's better.
Yeah.
It's
Then
It's
Xbox.
starting to get better.
What, PlayStation?
Yeah.
I as someone has a PS5, I'm not.
Y'all didn't
looking-
have Game Pass when it was good.
Oh, did they? Oh, they stuck with their
They
changes.
Fucked.
I thought they backtracked
Yeah.
on that. Oh. Yikes, never mind. But yeah, so it's going to PlayStation 5 and Windows, and it will release. Oh shit, it releases 3 days from now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So by this time it'll be out.
Yeah, by this time you're watching this episode, Dispatch will be available on Steam and the PlayStation Store. But like I said, I'm not gonna drop it when it comes. I'm not gonna drop the money to buy it when it comes out, because that's just Telltale games aren't my type of thing. I just like The Wolf Among Us because as a folklorist, I love seeing how people
What's
take.
the like reviews on it? Even though it's because games
Oh,
have
like, kinda like
reviews
early
before
reviews,
they
yeah.
come out. Because like with Pokemon Z through A right now, it was really good in ratings when it didn't launch.
Also, to all of our fans out here, we are not paid to say this. This is just our own free thinking thoughts. We are not earning a cent to
We actually
promote.
got free will.
We just decided that it's something not new because it's a Telltale game, but it's a new world for Telltale to go into, and not only that, but now it's so interesting because we're gonna get so much more just from this one.
And then these kind of games just have so much in them too. Because you can't make like only like 6 decisions in that game,
Yeah.
and then that's kind of like it. It has to be like.
and
a
there's
whole-
8 episodes.
Hey, you remember the second decision you made? Yeah, it matters for like the 65th.
I wonder if it's gonna be like Detroit Become Human, where there's like so many different endings, and it's like based on like you do this. And
I've
with
thought
this,
about
there's,
playing
like,
that
5
game.
different
Is it
options.
worth that?
I'd say so. I really enjoyed it, but I do kind of like that. Like,
Right now it's got a
Telltale
10 out of
fashion.
10 on Steam.
Oh, really?
Wait, I gotta know. Is there an IGN? rating?
IGN. Yeah, there we
What's
go.
the IGN rating?
There's only Steam.
No.
Oh, okay then.
I wanted to see if like IGN's like we give it a 4 out of 10. I'd be like, all right, guys, it might be the greatest thing ever.
Well, so I know IGN knows about it because that's how I found out about this. It
Yeah.
was the IGN posting the trailer. So let's see, Dispatch. There is no full IGN review for Dispatch yet because the game is episodic. So I guess they're gonna wait for to do all the episodes. to
Okay.
Review it.
Episodic
yeah,
as
I'll
in,
probably do
like
it,
there's so
like-
many different things.
Well, there's 8 episodes, but they're all supposed to release it all at once.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
But I think only the demo was probably just the first episode.
Probably.
Yeah.
And they were like, we don't want to.
We can't really
Yeah.
decipher.
yeah.
That means the beginning might be a little slow.
Well, if Steam already rated it 10 out of 10 for just the demo,
Yeah,
then it's probably
it might be.
because I think it'd probably start with like Robert Robertson waking up
Mm-hmm.
and about to do his first day at the SND, and then you get like the flashbacks of him
Yeah.
losing his
Why he lost
suit.
it.
Yeah, so I think that's gonna be interesting. Anybody else got anything to say on that
I
topic?
think to like
That'd be cool to just see it unfold.
backtrack- Yeah. Honestly, I think to backtrack on like the TV show aspect, like it would be cool if it was like a prequel when he has his suit. But I think it would be really cool because he's like the main character is they keep it as like the episodes are about like the other heroes that he deals with. But because he has his suit, he's like, like in the background, maybe appears like a few times and stuff.
or like it's kind of like a reverse Brave and the Bold, Batman Brave and the
I
Bold.
think
So
I'll just say it's been a while since I've seen that.
so how they did it was like each episode Batman was teaming up with a different superhero.
Yeah.
So it's like each episode's focusing on a different superhero teaming up with I think his name was Mecha Suit.
Yeah, something like that.
Mecha Man. I think it was Mecha Man.
There's Mecha Man.
Mega Knight. Well, so I read just a little bit more, and you're not dispatching name brand superheroes. You're
Yeah.
dispatching misfits turned into superheroes.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they
So
could probably
that would-
die.
That would be interesting because then that prequel series could be about like how they
Mhm.
became the hero that
Yeah.
we see.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
some dude's like, I'm a guy with a trash can shield. They're like, okay, well, how did they let this guy be a hero?
Yeah. So yeah, excited. Will if somebody does like a playthrough, like Markiplier or somebody.
I knew you were gonna say Markiplier first.
Well,
That's
Mark
the funnest.
might do it just because Jack worked
Jackson
on
did
it.
it,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Well,
know. It was just the fact of the
Jack
people
might
I
do
know
it.
you watch.
Yeah, Jack might.
Yeah.
Well,
because here's the thing. I love Markiplier.
eh,
On that topic of
Maybe.
Markiplier, real quick, switch gears. I remember when Resident Evil Village came out. All right, and he was like, "I'm so ready to play it, yada yada." And I remember watching his first episode, and then he's like, "Tune in next week for my second episode." And I was like,
and then
Jacksepticeye
does
did an episode
the whole
a day.
thing.
Yeah, so I just ended up watching his playthrough instead, and then I went back to
Yeah,
watch ours.
there's a bit in Cold Ones where they're just like, "I'm Markiplier. Welcome back to my like 26th part of Five Nights at Freddy's."
But yeah, so I'll probably watch someone.
Yeah, definitely watch someone play it
play
first.
Yeah, and then if it seems interesting, or maybe they make choices you wouldn't have made by yourself.
Yep.
Alright.
It's also how you sell those kind of games
Yep.
too.
But I think that is all we got on that topic of dispatch. So we're gonna move on to this next segment. All right, so hold on real quick. Let me explain the segment. Yeah. So this segment on that topic is topics from a hat.
Darn tootin'.
We
From a
have
cowboy.
in this cowboy hat multiple slips of paper with different topics written on them. Some are just like one word, some are questions, some are philosophical debates. Chris, you said you want to draw. We will be adding more topics to this hat as we go on and think of, and have people come in and add whatever they want. So
As a great man once said, "Yeah, I'd like to solve the puzzle." We got. I don't want to answer this one. There's only one right question. Do I want
This
bone
is the one I'm
in?
thinking of.
bone in or boneless? Wings.
Oh, wings.
You mean bone-in or chicken nuggets? Because that's what boneless is.
Oh,
at the end of the day.
your whore mouth with
Prove
that
me wrong.
slander.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Prove you wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to know why I'll prove you wrong? I will rip apart a chicken nugget in front of you and then rip apart a boneless chicken wing, and there will be different type of meat inside. That's the
Okay, but at
difference.
the end of the day, they're also both kind of the same thing.
No, they aren't. Chicken nuggets are literally made from a liquid gel of chicken paste filled in the nugget bread.
Maybe at McDonald's.
Okay,
It's a
but
chicken in the form of a
Conceptually
nugget.
wise, they're kind of just the exact same thing.
Oh, you said chicken nugget. Yeah, I don't eat chicken nuggets.
Apparently, I have very strong opinions about this because I want to throttle Chris right now. Holy
Okay,
shit.
no. Think about it like this. Okay,
Okay.
You
You
have-
see, welcome to On That Topic.
you have a rifle. You have a pistol. They're both a gun, though. Yes, you'd say that.
Yes.
They're both a gun. A chicken nugget and a boneless wing. They're kind of just the same thing. Sure, they're specifically different, but at the end of the day,
Yeah,
they're also the same
in a
thing.
way.
I'm not meaning.
so
No,
with
a
a
chicken nugget is a boneless wing, or a boneless wing is a chicken nugget. Like at the end of the day, they're essentially the same thing. Yes, they're different in
So then a
different
chicken
aspects.
tender's just a big chicken nugget.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. What, did you expect I was gonna defend that? No, it's not. You're
No,
wrong.
sir, you're wrong. Bone in. I like some chicken wings. with
boneless,
bone in.
boneless all the way. You know, this
Give me
Okay,
some
but
bone in
no,
flat
do
chicken
you-
wings.
Okay, but of the bone in that you've had,
I'd rather eat nothing but drums, baby.
oh, you don't like flats?
You don't like flats?
No.
Oh, never mind. I
No.
was gonna say boneless or flat though. But usually you like drumsticks. So.
Yeah, cause I'm sorry, with a drum, you get that one good bite, you can strip that.
The whole thing.
Yeah, in one go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like feeling my teeth scrape against the bone of the chicken as I'm sucking the meat off the stick.
Time out.
You gotta
stop doing
this, man.
Pause.
Sucking the meat off the stick.
When
So basically, you're saying you like boneless because it's just less gay. You're essentially
Sure,
saying you like
sure, we
boneless
can go with
because in a
that.
way you're putting balls in your mouth and just sucking meat off of a stick, which in a way is less gay.
Sorry. Jesus, I did not think that.
I love
getting
how-
angry.
This is such a philosophical question. I'm like, you're just liking
Bone
boneless because it's
in.
less gay to eat.
Bone in.
No, I don't. I like.
You can still. That means that ain't like the chicken nuggets, like you said, where it's just a bunch of paste with like chicken parts and whatnot. Like it's real. Bone's still there. Came off that freaking chicken. Went
Yes.
to the factories. Went in that sauce. Went in my mouth.
Okay, but also, what I said by that is if you were to cut open a boneless chicken wing, it would have the same type of meat that's on a bone-in chicken, whereas in a chicken nugget it is different. I'm just saying, boneless, you remove obstacles. All right, you're removing obstacles.
like
You're
putting your-
making
you
you're
don't
making
like
less
putting
of
your
a
tongue-
mess. You're making
I mean, I can see that. I
that,
just
and
still
like I
prefer
live in
I
a
like
house
bone-in.
with a dog. The worst thing that could happen is she gets
Which
a whole
one?
sissy.
Oh.
Oh, you. I lost my train of thought.
You're talking about how boneless
Yeah.
wings are less obstacles.
Yeah,
Sure,
they're
it's
less
just-
of a waste. Oh, and like I don't have to worry about my dog accidentally getting in the trash and then eating a chicken bone in it.
Well, I have a
splintering it.
cat, so
Yeah, send me a plate of wings. Give me a boneless wings. Give me a fork. And Papa's golden.
I like bone in. I like getting my hands dirty.
And that's another thing. I
And then
hate.
you-
I hate being out in
Oh,
public.
that's
Like,
so good.
like, let's say you're on a first date with a girl and she wants to go to a place that only serves wings. She's like, I'm in a wing kind of mood, like a fancier wing stop.
You show her the kind
Is
of
she
beast
gonna
you
do
are
the,
with
like,
those
the white
wings.
chicks thing?
See,
and
that's why you
salad
get the
for you?
flats.
No.
That's
I'm
why.
good.
That's why you get the flats. So when you go like,
That we are cutting that. That is
Yeah,
that is a
I think-
cut.
Not that I know anything as a man, but I think on behalf of all women, if I saw that, I'd run as fast as I could.
You know, when I was writing that, you wanna know what I was thinking of?
Like writing wood.
The
Oh,
slate,
the
because that was
bone in,
mine.
boneless. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that-
yeah. No shit, it was yours.
Yeah, maybe that's why I guess I was writing that down. All I was thinking about, let me get a boneless pizza.
Doesn't he also say
Bo-
like a chocolate bookie or something?
Chocolate big bookie.
He said he wanted chocolate chip cookie. Quit playing with me. Or
Chocolate big bookie.
bone in, boneless. What's your go-to flavor? I'm not, and I'm
Lemon
not.
pepper.
I'm saying like stick to universal flavors. Like if you were to
Like
go
mango habanero or honey
I just
mustard
kind
for me.
I go classic lemon pepper,
I
honestly.
don't like lemon pepper.
hate lemon
Dude,
pepper.
no. Okay, you reminded me of something. I was driving for somewhere. You know how it's like, the dry rub or like wet. I saw somewhere that said lemon pepper dry rub, and it made me think of this meme where this guy was at a wing place. He's like, "You're telling me I can get lemon pepper wings and they rub me for free?" Sign me up.
Dude, I remember at my job there used to be a wing restaurant next door, and I was
Yeah.
really good friends with the cook.
Yeah.
Like he would give me free food like every shift I worked.
Yeah.
And one time I went in, got a burger, got some fries.
An Impossible Whopper.
I hate you. And he would like hook me up. Like I'll be like, "Hey, when you make this burger, you know that sauce you put on this wing?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "There's some of that on the burger." He's like, "You might be cooking." I'm like, "I think I am." But so he makes the burger, brings it
You
over,
gave that man consciousness. You might be onto something.
and he brings it over. I open it. I was like, "I'm gonna snack on these fries because I can eat a cold burger, not like ice cold, but like room temperature. I can't eat cold fries. The fries have to be hot for me to be able
I
to
feel
chow."
like,
I'm fine with cold
'cause
fries.
I feel like when fries get cold, sometimes they'll be a little soggy too. So it's like,
My least favorite are the fries that get cold and they like solidify, and I'm like, ugh, why are you hard now? But anyways,
that is what she said.
Honey mustard is like my universal.
I go
put
hot honey mustard.
everything on it.
I go hot honey mustard. Now I'm not a
Yeah.
fan of hot honey
No.
whatsoever, but hot honey mustard, that's where I'm at. You got a decent hot honey mustard, you got a Jacob in line about to order some.
Yeah, Jacob in the line, mouth dripping a little.
Okay, I don't.
Give me that.
I don't do that.
Not wanting the dry rub.
He's like, I don't want.
Not
I
the
don't
dry
want the
rub
free.
this time.
Why would I want the
please.
dry rub when you can have the wet rub?
No, that's not gonna dry rub them.
Raggy.
I just said wet rub.
Raggy.
Welcome to On That Topic, where we try to stay on topic and then we
And then we go back to it.
Mm.
It was a f***ing noisy, man. It was like, in cartoons when they're like,
Well,
do that at cold
because
water.
the thing was like, it was like sagging in my, you see, like it's like bending in my finger, so I thought I was
Little
gonna
flaccid.
lose
Because
it.
you gripping the
I'm
thing.
not- I am holding it like a normal person.
Yeah, hold it sideways towards the camera. No, let go.
I just felt it
That
out.
bitch.
It was like that when he gave it to me. It was like that.
But definitely be cut out. The Yes King guy. Look at you, gripping.
But yeah, and you said lemon pepper.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, it was like one of the. I mean, I do try other flavors, but like it's generally like.
lemon pepper is
You know.
just too lemony for me. That's the point.
Thank you.
Though, is it
But-
peppery? Is it too peppery for you? Though?
It's too lemony.
But is it too peppery for
No.
you? Though? Oh, okay. I wasn't
Maybe-
sure.
maybe
See,
it's
that
not
was the thing for me. It was
Maybe
too
it's
peppery.
not peppery enough.
It was too peppery. Well, the one time I had it, I was at a B-dubs with buddies of mine. We got like 50 wings, but I think we chose like 5 of them be one flavor, then
Yeah.
10 of them would be
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
flavor, and then when they all came out, I remember trying lemon pepper. It was just like
Saw the light.
yeah,
Or not saw the light.
no,
you,
like
you
no,
hate lemon pepper.
like my
Like you licked
my-
Satan's taint.
a little bit.
I will say I am an avid Spice fan. Seth knows. What was one time we were hanging out? What delicacy was I crunching on with the
Taco Bell Diablo
No,
sauce.
not the Taco Bell. You
Oh, you used the Carolina Reaper salsa, and he was just hacking at it. I remember I took like 2 bites, and I was like, I'm done. That is. I'm not. I was like sitting there like crying a little bit, and I was like coughing, but I wasn't like, it wasn't too anything like I was dying, but like I could feel it.
Yeah, Carolina Reaper salsa from Buc-ee's.
Oh my
Now the thing is,
goodness.
Like I said, I like spice. I don't like if it's gross spice. You know what I
It
mean?
was good.
It it needs to have a
tasted
good
really
flavor.
good.
I've had spicy things that were just, they just want to overpower you with the heat and then try to mask the fact that their sauce tastes like donkey dick. So now we're going to move on to our third and final segment. So today is our Halloween episode. So Halloween, what do y'all know about Halloween?
I've definitely been told this before.
By me? Probably.
I remember it was to specifically scare off a certain.
You're close.
Yeah.
Isn't it like evil spirits? or
So-
something?
Yeah, something like that.
So Halloween, or as it was originally known back in the day, was All Hallows Eve. All right, and All Hallows Eve was a Catholic tradition that happened right before All Saints Day. And All Saints Day is November 1st, and on All Saints Day, it's kind of like a remembrance of those who've passed. So All Hallows Eve is the evening before the reflection of like those who you have lost in life and stuff like that. And so, what do you know about Halloween? What do you know?
It's like the thing about sort of that's to celebrate or not celebrate, but like to sort of scare off or ward off evil spirits and stuff.
So what
And
y'all
you get candy.
what y'all are referencing and what a lot of our traditions for Halloween come from is the Celtic holiday known as Samhain. However, it is spelled Shmhain to really let you know that it's Irish, because it doesn't Samhain, and it looks like Samhain. And for the longest time, I thought it was pronounced Samhain. Thank you, Supernatural, for making me look like a dumbass for 10 years. But yes, so during the time of
I've been trying to
Samhain,
do that
the
so long.
Celtic people believed that the spirit realm was closer to the mortal realm, and that spirits could pass through the veil, visit our side, and wreak havoc. Now, where we get the masks is because not only is it like ghosts, but it's supposed to be like the monsters, the thing that lurks in your bed. It's their night. It is the what is considered like the unholy night in the Celtic beliefs at the time. And so you would wear masks of monstrous faces, of ghouls, of ghosts, of demons to hide from the other monsters, to keep yourself safe. And the jack-o'-lantern, that also comes from Ireland as well, Celtic beliefs. There is a folklore that I'm not going to get into because that is for another TV show that we have, or another series that we have here. However, the jack-o'-lantern, you know how it's made out of a pumpkin?
Yeah.
I was actually hoping for a response.
I
there.
needed a cough anyway. He said he just keep looking at me.
I have a multiple choice. What was the first jack-o'-lantern? All right, I'm going to give you three choices.
Joe
Answer.
Bones.
Apple, turnip, or squash.
Is that a turnip? No. Is it? I'm
Both
guessing
sound
turnip.
very easy to hollow out.
Yeah.
Apple?
Yeah.
What was a turnip?
I
The
don't know why. I feel like I weirdly knew
What
that.
does a turnip look like?
the original belief was carving a face out of turnips and beets and you would place this with a light on your porch as another way of scaring off the bad spirits from visiting your house. Yeah. And so turnips, because turnips at the time were,
These people were really doing anything.
as easily to come across as, well, I guess pumpkins for us now. But yeah, so
Because
that's,
you don't have to hollow it out. It's already hollow.
like I said, a lot of the traditions come from Ireland. However, the name Hallows Eve. So when Christianity came to Ireland, they were trying to integrate the paganistic society and culture of the people of Ireland, or the Celts as they were known at the time. So they would, like we did with Christmas and Yuletide, like I was there. I'm part of the decision that
Yeah,
happens
like
in
we
the Catholic
did.
Church.
Like us three
Yeah, I
that
do
were
that.
there at that time.
All three of us were there.
I said we do pumpkins down for jack-o'-lantern.
Well, I guess I could say we collectively celebrate Christmas in
Yeah.
December. which is supposed to be like Jesus' birth to those that follow the religious side of Christmas. But Jesus' birth was actually sometime in around April or May, and they only moved it to the Yuletide festival, which was the paganistic Norse, Norway, Scandinavia, those type of Sweden. But these people, they celebrated Yuletide, which was their winter festival, their season of renewal when the sun hid from the world. And so they would do things like bring in a tree to their house to give the nature spirits a nice warm place to survive the winter. And that's where we get Christmas trees from. I mean, Santa Claus, one of his oldest depictions is of, if we're not talking about old Saint Nick from Turkey, he was Odin.
The guy from God of War Ragnarok.
The guy from Norse mythology.
Guy from One Piece.
I'm going to hurt both of them. So Odin or Woden as...
Woden.
Yeah, that's what the Germanic people call
That's when
him.
he's a real party guy and you go, whoa,
They're gonna whoa on my den.
So, trick-or-treating, all right? Every child's favorite, part of Halloween. At least like the younger kids, the candy-obsessed kids. As you get older, you get more into spooks. And
I can kind of just buy candy.
Well, yeah, well, once you get
Also,
it.
when you get older, people sort of like,
Once you get
come
it.
on, dude, you're like 12. Why are you still
J.O.B..
doing this?
Hey, I went trick-or-treating until I was like...
Come on, dude, you're 16
13?
years old. What are you doing here? I
Yeah,
got
that's
nothing else
that's
to
the
do.
last time I did it.
I got
But
nothing
I
else to
honestly,
do.
Seth went as... Or Seth,
let me. Yeah,
Seffy?
this is kind of stupid.
Aw.
Seth went as Hoodie Man.
I was over at Ben's and I just wanted
Bar.
candy. And then it was Halloween night and I just started walking out in his neighborhood. I had nothing but a hoodie on. So I put the hood over my head and I tie the string so you can see nothing but probably like the top part of my nose and lips. I'd go up to every door, knock, and they'd be like, "Who are you?" And they see like almost some 6-foot guy that's just like, "I'm Hoodie Man." And they're like, yeah.
Okay, buddy. here you
No,
go.
literally, that's how it was. And I eventually just walked around the neighborhood and I just saw a couple of buckets. I'm like,
The last time I went trick-or-treating, I think I was like 13. Yeah, I can't remember what I went
yeah, the
as.
last group I went
Nope,
with. when
that's
I
a lie. I was
when
14.
I was 15. I went with Ben and Preston.
I was 14.
Yeah.
I went with two girls that lived in my neighborhood and then a friend of theirs. I went as like, I was very big into Ghost Rider at the time, but unfortunately I couldn't do like the flame, so I just did a skeleton face and like leather jacket, chain, yada yada. That was like, I guess, my beginning to how I started dressing.
Oh, my
normally.
last one was the blue morph suit I have.
Oh yeah, he has. I will never. He has to wear shorts when he wears that. For the love of God, please keep the shorts on.
Yeah, it's usually boxers, the suit, then pants.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
like you put the pants over the suit.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah. Because I wore it at school sometimes, and I had the mask over my face and everything, and there were people who would like try to get my zipper to break it, so I was just stuck in it. But I had my hand like up here
the
like
one
50%
Spider-Man
of the time.
video.
Yeah, like that. They literally tried to do that to me.
Halloween, October 31st. Trick-or-treating. Did you know that trick-or-treating came from what was called soul cake giving? And what that was poor people, they would go from house to house in England offering prayers for the dead in exchange for food. Because at the time, like prayer was seen as like a thing. Like it's still a thing now, but more like this is an actual act of service. Like,
Could you imagine someone did that nowadays?
that would be bloody insane.
Yeah.
Do y'all know what October 30th is known as? The good old Hell Night. Hell Night has its ties from also known as Mischief Night, Devil's Night, or Cabbage Night, and it comes back to the 1700s in England, where kids would go out and pull pranks, moving signs, soaping windows, or stealing gates off fences.
Dude, that just sounds like
That's
there's
just
like,
vandalism and theft.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you remember the like devious lick trend where it was like somebody would just take a toilet from their school? That just sounds like what it was.
Last year you
before.
didn't see those on, or like it was like 2 years ago. Yeah, they were all over
It
like
was like it's some kid in
TikTok and
school
stuff.
and he'd be like, "Yo, devious lick," and like he'd open a bathroom stall and the toilet would be gone.
yeah, people would just be taking like
Oh.
My favorite one was the reverse, the angelic yield, where some dude was like, just installed a new toilet to replace the old one.
yeah. So in New Jersey and Philly they called it Mischief Night, Detroit Devils Night, New England Cabbage Night, and then the Midwest they called it Hell Night.
Detroit Devils sounds like a sports team. Here we have the Detroit Devils.
I'm like 95% sure it is like a college team.
I mean, I don't live in Detroit, so I wouldn't know.
Devil's Night, Hell Night, Cabbage Night. It was really bad in cities like Chicago and Detroit.
I mean, one of those is Detroit.
And
Can't have anything in Detroit, so.
and Detroit from the 1920s to the 1990s, Devil's Night became known for fires. Yeah, apparently people would go around the city lighting fires on Hell's Night.
Would it just be anything, or like?
Yep.
Any specific
It's
thing?
what
Like-
started as a prank turned into an arson spree from abandoned buildings.
Okay, I was
and,
gonna say, like, is it specifically houses, or just they're
No,
like, you
just-
see this piece of grass? Pew!
No, like just anything. In 1984, there were over 800 fires in one night.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, it just sounds like The Purge, but you can only do arson.
Yeah.
No, because it's still illegal for them to commit arson during.
Yeah,
Devil's
but no, you
Night.
know, like The Purge, you could do any crime. So like The Purge, it's like you can only do
So
arson.
instead of
now.
it's called the Furge, and you can only set fires during this time.
No, it still could be called The Purge. You just instead of the P would be for pyromaniac. When did they start? They were to get almost. I'm just like genuinely wondering, like, if they were to do
Well, so
800
let's
in one
think.
night, like
Let's think. When does the sun set in Detroit right now?
maybe they just started early, dude.
So there were 801 night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from I'm assuming sundown to sunup. That's 61 fires an hour. That's almost a fire a minute.
Yeah.
That's
Well, it also depends how big they were.
well, they're saying from like buildings, homes,
Oh, okay, yeah.
dumpsters, cars.
Was that just one area or across?
Just all across Detroit. Just people setting off fires
Wow.
all over the place.
POV Detroit.
I'm just imagining like the one dude doing like the pad trick, like, oh boy, 3 a.m. Oh boy, time to do a fire.
So a little sad fact for you cat lovers out there.
Oh, my buddy.
Cat shelters, animal
Hey, cover his
shelters.
ears real quick.
He's fine. They specifically will not hand out any black cats for adoption around the time of Halloween.
Because they'll get killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unfortunately. Oh, are you saying it's fine that they don't hand out?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, just like,
'Cause
You
they're-
kind
they're-
of timed it really bad. Though,
Yeah.
When it's like, yeah, they get killed, and you're like, yeah, that's fine, and it was like,
yeah, I was
Huh?
like, yeah, but I'm just saying it's a sad fact.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It
Candy-
sucks, but I'd rather just have that cat wait a singular month
Yeah, that's very
to be
true.
like in the big okay, and then
That's
that
very
person
true.
can have like that experience with that cat and be like, hey, remember what happened last year? You should probably keep that thing inside.
Apple bobbing used to be pagan matchmaking. In early Britain, unmarried people would try to bite apples floating in the water. Whoever bit first was said to be the next to marry.
To marry who? Just
Just to get married. It's kind of like the
what
bouquet
the
toss.
hell?
You not know about the bouquet toss at weddings?
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah. It's
so-
the next one who
yeah.
would. Okay.
Yeah. So like if you have a bunch of your friends over at a
Put
party
bobbing for
and you
apples.
start bobbing for apples, whoever bites the first one apparently is gonna be the.
Is it one big tub or does everyone get
I
their own
think it's
little?
I think it's one big tub.
What the?
I don't think it's a hungry hippos type situation. All right, so all 5 of you look like you want to get married soon. So let's see who's gonna be next.
Halloween is the second biggest holiday in the U.S. right after what?
Goodness.
That's a pretty softball. Americans spend over, guess how much we spend on costumes, candy, and decorations
Oh my gosh.
as a collectively as a
As
country.
like the United States consumer.
Yep.
I know at least like $1 million. It's gotta be
a lot more than that.
Well, no,
I'm
that's
gonna
why
say
I-
That's like saying
I'm gonna say
Julius Caesar, who died well over 2 years ago.
Okay, well, I was just meaning it to answer.
I don't
want
wanna
to
say trillion.
asshole.
but I feel like
If we spend enough of what the government puts
Or
us in
no.
debt a year, that is insane.
Also, my fucking billion was just more of a rhetorical statement. Like
Oh,
a
I thought you
place
said
like-
million.
No, I was meaning like
Oh.
at least like a 1 million or something. I was like, but no, I'm not meaning that's my actual answer.
Oh,
I'm gonna say
So yeah,
50 million.
to 55 million.
55 million?
Yeah,
Y'all are both so far off.
I know
Very.
it's far off, but it's
10
more than him.
Billion
Dollars. Okay.
a year.
I like how
Wow.
you're still
That
covering with
is
your hand, even though
Billion
you
with a
feel it.
B. Billions. That's freaking crazy.
Yeah, that is insanity. Maybe he's not dying.
Halloween, yeah. Oh, it's in the traditional sense, it's dying.
Yeah.
No, it's not dying. It's evolving. It's just becoming
No.
something
Trunk or
different.
I do feel like
It's
it
trunk or
is kinda
treat.
dying.
Yeah.
Because like most of it is now like.
See,
I
a
mean-
lot what it is now for us is partying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they'll have people, get the core for the thing and only
I don't
be
mean
like
for, like, our age,
inside.
like, even like the kids nowadays. Like I feel like each year there's like significantly less kids like each year trick or treating.
The thing is, it's for the amount of kids that can be in your neighborhood too, and how big. Like for this one, a small neighborhood.
That's because like most of y'all moved out. Because like, aren't these like old not old families, but like people that have been living.
No,
there
I'm
for,
saying
like-
there are newer kids that are coming to this neighborhood. That's why we're
Oh.
gonna see a bit more of a rise out of kids that are actually gonna be trick or treating
Nice.
around here. But yeah, there are some groups of us that obviously got too old,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
which was a lot of us during my time.
I enjoy dressing up. I'll watch some horror movies. It's got to be right horror movies. I don't like people that are like, "Oh, let's watch Halloween." Do something with your life. Be original.
I saw Hell of a Summer earlier this month. I know it's
Hell of
not
a
that.
Summer?
It's like the one with Finn Wolfhard, where he wrote and directed.
I don't like that dude. I do not like Finn Wolfhard.
Just like as a person, an actor.
I guess as an actor, I don't like most of the people that work with Stranger Things.
I mean, I think he's done good besides like his Stranger Things stuff.
All I know him for now is Stranger Things. I
He
don't
was in
think
the
I've seen
newest
him in
It's.
another
I think
project.
everyone else
was in the
is
new
also
It,
kind of
too.
the same in
Yeah,
that.
but that it came
Yeah.
out like 2 years into him in Stranger Things, though. It came out
Yeah.
in like 2017. Yeah, I mean Finn Wolfhard. Besides that, I think I've remember him in like an episode of Supernatural,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, sure, he is the face of.
I'll
you
shut the
know, what
fuck up and
was
kill myself.
once- What was
Sorry, continue.
well, I know
Bruh.
it's like one of the main leads of like Netflix's biggest show at the time, but that's been almost a decade ago. Nobody cares about your show anymore. I stopped caring after the second to the previous season we just had. I only watched the second one so I could understand the stuff that was hitting the internet, and it has been almost 3 years since that season came out. Millie Bobby Brown's married and has adopted a child since then.
I've never watched any of them. I don't know. I never really.
I mean,
had
I
an
think
interest.
also all the actors are just like
And
kind
then-
of done with it. They're,
Yeah,
like,
and then
they're
she now has
waiting
to play
for-
like a 14-year-old as like a 25-year-old.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
my thing
and
is,
then
like,
all
I
these
don't-
people grew
yeah.
up, and then they kept
Yeah.
using them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to be the same age because this all happens within like the span of 2 years.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I think I've never really thought of that in aspect. Because I mean, like you got Disney Channel, you got like a 38-year-old man playing like a 15-year-old
Yes.
in high school.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
And it's like,
However,
okay.
that 38-year-old man has looked like the 15-year-old kid for the last 10 years. We're taking a child that
Yeah.
is going to drastically change. In
Yeah.
4. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why they that's why
Yeah,
they use
no, I
the
get it.
38-year-old man.
Yeah.
Because they know that he's gonna look that way for a while. So, what do y'all think usually tops the most popular candy bar in the U.S.?
Snickers
You think Snickers?
Okay, U.S.
or Kit
I
Kat.
feel like it'd be Hershey's for U.S.
Like the Hershey bars?
Yeah.
Reese's cups.
I was just about to say Reese's. I was on the tip of my tongue.
Reese's Puffs.
I was just about to say Reese's.
So apparently, America also is home to the pumpkin capital of the world in Morton, Illinois, home to Libby's pumpkin plant, which produces 80% of the world's canned pumpkin. I don't like pumpkin.
I don't like a pumpkin either.
That's
That's probably the reason why. Do you like pumpkin, Chris?
I don't think I've had that much pumpkin,
I
honestly.
like pumpkin pie.
I remember eating salted and baked pumpkin seeds, but I remember just like chewing on them and having to spit them out.
What was like one of y'all's favorite costumes you went as for Halloween one year? I know mine.
My blue morph suit. Dude, that thing was so gold. You had a random other kid look at you, you just walk on all fours towards them and they get shit scared.
What about you, Chris? You ever had what Halloween?
I'm trying to think.
What was your favorite?
I'm kind of a toss-up between two. One of them was the Tobey Maguire black suit.
How old were you?
Like at some point in elementary school.
Well, was it like when the movie came out? Because
Yeah, I think it was like maybe
so like
around
first
that
grade.
time.
Because
Yeah.
I was a kindergarten, first grade when
Yeah.
that movie. Because I remember having the Lego set.
Yeah, it was either that or I think I had like a werewolf one that was like it was a flannel that like had a sort of.
Oh,
V-part
I know
and
what
had
you're talking
fur,
about.
and I put like
Yep.
gloves on and stuff. I always remember that because I think in my neighborhood there was like this little girl who I felt really bad because she was like a little princess. She was terrified of me. she's this dude with like a werewolf head, and I just see her like look at me, and she's just like walking over.
Get over here.
I remember at some point I did.
I'm not a werewolf.
My other favorite one was when I did Scout from TF2. This was way back when. It
Oh.
was super easy. I just got some cleats on, some long pants, a red shirt, little baseball cap with like a headphone thing in, and then like a little strap for the shotgun and bat. It was so easy. It was a Nerf shotgun. I'm pulling out with a sawed off.
Out here with the Glock. My favorite was, I think it was my second grade year, so I think I was 7. I went as Thor. Yeah, like had the like all the
Yeah, I never really-
Like Thor from MCU or just like
Yeah, Thor from
oh,
MCU,
okay.
yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
the only thing the
I was
costume.
like imagine a little you like Thor from Norse mythology. Excuse you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I will say the one thing the Thor costume didn't have was a hammer, so we just bought one. So like,
Okay, I was about to say
Yeah.
like, huh?
yeah. So like, yeah, I was like this like little kid Thor, and then I had this like fucking war hammer, and what,
I'm ready for battle, mother.
when we were doing the Ren Fair / Halloween costume shopping, and I saw that like Mjolnir.
reminded you of that?
It reminded me of it, yeah. Because I played with because when I was a kid, I always wanted a costume that came with the coolest weapon, because I wanted that weapon as a toy.
Mhm.
That's like
Yeah.
the next year I went as Snake Eyes from
Jojo.
yeah, and so I got
Snake Eyes.
it didn't come with any weapons, unfortunately, so we had to, get our own. Oh, ooh. Do y'all think that adults have hijacked Halloween from kids?
Yes.
Depends on hijacked.
Well, do you mean an aspect of like, just like,
People being evil or
or do you
like
more mean,
older
like,
people celebrating it harder than
like
what
they
kids
get
do.
to
The
do more
latter.
sort of out of
The latter, not the former. So the second one.
as in like they celebrate.
Yeah.
They get to celebrate more than kids. I don't know, because I feel like in an aspect like, as a kid, you can't do much anyway.
Yeah.
Because you're just in your neighborhood, trick or treating.
You're kind of doing the thing before you go. Yeah, it's the latter, really.
Yeah, because I mean, I can understand where people are coming from, but like also you got to realize Halloween wasn't really that big till the 70s. 70s was when we started getting like the initial horror movies, and because at the time people's costumes were just handmade
Yeah.
stuff, and
nothing
then
was on shelf selling
Yeah.
stuff.
and then somebody started to produce masks based off like
Yeah, I can see what that point's coming from.
it's a holiday that is seen mainly for kids, but like the adults that celebrate it, it's like getting in touch with their inner child.
Then you can kind of ask the same thing for any other.
I don't know about
kind
that
of
aspect, because I feel like most adults
Christmas.
that celebrate are like planning to like
4th of July.
No. Huh?
4th of July, everybody just watches fireworks. though.
Yeah. Christmas, you
Yeah, but who
you
makes
give gifts to
those
your loved
fireworks? Okay.
ones. What do you mean who makes the
Some poor
fireworks?
child that needs to
Some
make a
poor child
living.
in Taiwan made the
Well-
fireworks.
He needs to make a living. I need this.
I need it.
Your reaction is shocked, but most like you can see from Taiwan on the packaging,
most of them.
and a lot of Asian countries use child labor laws. Don't get upset at me for pointing it out.
Yes, they're hijacking then.
It's like don't get upset at me for pointing it out. Stop supporting them. Maybe they'll let the kids go.
Probably not. Let's be honest.
God.
What did on that topic take
Go.
such a dark twist? I guess it's our Halloween episode, but you know, for the first one, I didn't think we talked.
What do you mean by like adults hijacking it?
There are more stuff for adults.
I feel like in a costume
feel like there's
aspect,
more
like
stuff for
like
adults,
like
regardless.
You can as an adult. Well, yeah, exactly, because you know, costume parties at bars is like, I mean, sure, but these people could also just go to the bar on Halloween.
Yeah.
The bar's making it themed and letting people dress up, whereas normally it'd be like, oh, you can't wear that in here.
Mm-hmm.
What is one costume you're sick of seeing? I know my answer.
Probably relevant memes.
For me, it's Suicide Squad. First one's Harley Quinn. I'm sick
I
and
knew you were
tired
gonna
of
say
seeing
Harley
that costume. And I know some people are like, oh, but the women in them are hot. Sure, but you know, when there's 20 of them in one party, it kind of just ruins the
Feels
luster.
redundant.
Yeah, it just gets redundant. It's like, oh, you're the 5th Harley Quinn I've seen today. Oh, you did something different. You did red and black instead of red and blue in your hair. Ooh. All right, so what is one horror movie villain? Let's stick with just serial killers. All right. Do you think that you could take in a fight? So this is not including Jason, not including Freddy, Chucky.
You remember the Globe movie we watched, where like the family thought that they were out of it, but they were eventually just in the snow globe.
Oh, isn't that Krampus?
Yeah.
I never watched that.
Yeah, we watched it together.
I never watched
Yeah.
Krampus.
Well, I was at your place watching it.
I think we watched something else that ended with them being in a snow globe. I swear to God, I've never
Oh
seen.
yeah, we watched
I've
it.
never seen Krampus, brother. I've never seen Krampus. I've read Krampus. I've read the synopsis for it. Also, like I said, let's stick with human serial killers.
Okay, fine.
Krampus is literally the embodiment of naughty children's at Christmas. You know, I think I could take all the hillbillies from like Wrong Turn. I could take them in waves. Like if they're coming at me like 2-on-1, I could kick those scrawny
You
bitches.
said the hillbilly, and my brain thought Dead by Daylight. When it was like, it was like the chainsaw and was like zooming across the map.
No, I'm talking about like the Wrong Turn, like the real inbred cannibals. I told Cassie, I was like, hey, if you ever see me get in a fight with like Jason, just put on some AC/DC. I'm winning.
I want to say specifically like the first one, because I think this new second one technically came out, or it did come out, but like I think he's technically like a weird spiritual being. I think from the Black Phone, the Grabber.
The Grabber.
Because I mean,
That
like
was a good movie.
he's only like really going after kids, so I'm like, he can't be that strong. And I'm like, I could realistically right now, I could beat his ass.
That and like Vinny did beat his ass.
Yeah. What the heck is that?
I think I could beat a cookie.
You know that's from a porn?
Why do you know that?
Because it was posted on a meme website and the comments were like, oh wait, no. It was from a TikTok. I saw the TikTok clip where he's like, it's not going to suck itself, sweetheart. And it goes, she looks at the porn actress and she's like, what?
Chucky can't die, right?
Dude, I am not trying to fight Chucky.
Chucky's a male spirit in a toy's body. Just set his little ass on fire.
See, yeah, I was about to say I would pick Chucky, but I just know.
Punt him over the Grand Canyon. Put him in a safe and drop it to the bottom of the ocean. Oh, what's he gonna do down there?
Like, wait, so I would have to physically see them? Saw.
Saw?
He's an old man with cancer.
You have to fight them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like I feel like I feel like if you were to fight like that level, like he'd put you in a trap though. John Krasinski. Oh my God, the guy from The Office is Saw. Hey guys, you know we've been at it for a while. We want a little break, and so do you. You want a break from the ads? I'm just kidding. This isn't Spotify.
Okay.
This is Iliad Productions, and I just want to say thank you for watching this video.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave us a comment on what you would like to see more of and what topic you would like to see us discuss next. And don't forget to follow us on our socials so you can remain up to date on all of our current and ongoing projects as they develop.
And Seth, do you have anything to say?
And let us know what evil horror villain you think you could be.
Yeah, but drop that in the comments below. What horror movie villain do you think you could take in a 1v1 fist fight?
Yeah, and if it's like an Eldritch monster,
Stop
really
lying.
give us a detailed reason why.
Oh
you
yeah,
think you'd win that.
no. I want to
Like if you think you could beat,
Cthulhu.
yeah, tell us how you could do that.
10
I'd be really
billion
interested.
nuclear warheads. That's how I'd defeat Cthulhu. I've been Jacob,
Vince Seth here.
Ben Christopher.
and this has been On That Topic. We'll see you next time.